uncovering the secrets no one dares to reveal in the food industry. Those who wholesale frozen foods might be able to afford a Rolls-Royce within a year. I am a food vendor, but I have never dealt with frozen foods because I am afraid to. If you place a frozen sausage that has been frozen for over a month, another has been frozen for 2 years, I cannot tell which one has been frozen for a month. Here's some inside information. For those 400-gram packs of beef dumplings sold online, the supplier from Hunan quoted me 2 yuan per pack, and that's a recent quote. They can still make a profit at that price. If I had just 1 yuan, I can sell them to the supermarket. Let's not discuss unethical foods. I'm just asking if it's highly profitable. Can someone knowledgeable explain whether this price for frozen dumplings is common or an exception? 2 yuan for a 400-gram pack of about 18 dumplings means each dumpling, including the dough and filling and made by machine, costs only 10 cents. I think this affects my perception of beef prices. Can someone knowledgeable guide me on this? Have you ever drunk low-quality bottled water? It tastes a bit strange, bitter even. Let me tell you, that's not even water. It's flavored water beverage. If you don't believe it, you can check the ingredient list yourself. The additives include tap water. To be honest, you can't really buy genuine mineral water for 1 yuan in supermarkets. Only those with the code GB8537 on the bottle are truly natural mineral waters. These kinds of waters usually sell for 3 yuan or more. Do different types of water exist? Aren't they all the same, just with different water sources? Food additives mixed with purified tap water make up inexpensive manufactured water. It's common to see large packs advertised for a few yuan containing 24 bottles of this type of water. For everyday use, water for flushing toilets or washing dishes, when purified and filtered, becomes purified water that costs only 1 yuan. Water from shallow groundwater, lakes, or rivers far from heavy industrial areas is called natural water. It sells for 2 yuan. Natural mineral water comes from uncontaminated deep underground sources and contains rich minerals. If you bought water that tastes a bit strange, it could either be cheap manufactured water or natural mineral water with rich minerals. Knowing these things might not seem very useful, but understanding where your money goes and what you're drinking is important. Do you understand now? Next time you go to the supermarket, don't just shout for the boss to give you a bottle of mineral water. They might not understand, and you might not end up getting what you think you're getting. Why do energy drinks make you alert? Isn't it because they contain caffeine? What's there that can't be said about it? Ha ha, Carabao, the competitor of Red Bull, known as the nemesis in the eyes of netizens. The biggest difference between Carabao and Red Bull is that Red Bull contains synthetic caffeine, while Carabao uses guarana extract, which is natural caffeine. There's a fundamental difference between natural and synthetic ones. Naturally derived substances are generally considered safer and more gentle. However, despite this advantage, they may not sell as well. Back in the day, Red Bull dominated the functional beverage market in China. Carabao had to forcefully enter the competition. When it first launched, it sold for 7.5 yuan. Now, near-expiry bottles are sold for just 2 yuan. I bought them at 1 yuan per bottle, and I bought a full 2,000 cases. But do you think drinking this can really boost your energy? Red Bull contains 15 milligrams of caffeine. Do you know how much that is? Carabao's natural extract is 150 milliliters multiplied by 0.53 to 0.71, which is twice as much. Some people say that Carabao tastes strong, and I can confirm it's true. The best way to drink it isn't straight from the bottle. It's better to dilute it with some ice cubes. Caffeine isn't great in excess, even if the drink has a lower content. Overindulging isn't advisable. Because the human body can only handle between 300 to 400 milligrams of caffeine per day, young people in their 20s, who feel sleepy may not need to sleep much during their lives. They will naturally sleep for a long time after they die. Ha ha ha. I suggest everyone drink less. Hey, those of you who usually go to bars and nightclubs, or buy imported liquor online, take a look. Does this look familiar? It's a blended liquor. Online, it sells for 18.8 yuan, or even over 30 yuan. Let me tell you, if you can buy this for under 60 yuan, it's most likely a borderline case or fake. This stuff is originally from Germany. Can 18.8 yuan cover the shipping cost? It can, but they still have to make a profit. Today, I'll teach you how to distinguish between genuine and fake liquor. German barcodes start with 40. See? The country of origin is Germany. Turn it around. If there's a cross on top of the antlers, it's the genuine one. Anything else that looks similar is just a knockoff. Drinking that mixed liquor for 18.8 yuan isn't really drinking liquor. It's more like consuming a chemical substance with an alcohol flavor. The milk, coffee, and yogurt drinks sold in supermarkets, no matter how much you pay for them, are just beverages if they have the word drink on the label. They aren't worth much. I'm a food vendor. Look at this warehouse full of milk beverages, domestic and imported. I have it all. What's the difference between yogurt and yogurt drinks? Yogurt has a higher cost, while yogurt drinks are cheaper to produce. The first ingredient in yogurt's ingredient list is fresh milk, whereas the first ingredient in yogurt drinks is water. Have you seen this? High-end yogurt drink, 458 milliliters per cup, selling for over 10 yuan recently. Bring this home as a gift for the new year. At first glance, it looks impressive, but upon closer inspection, it's just a waste of money. Yogurt drinks aren't worth that price. In fact, yogurt drinks are deliberately marketed to confuse people into thinking they are similar to yogurt. While they are somewhat related, the actual milk content is very low. Actually, this product isn't really comparable to yogurt because it's a product that sits between beverages and yogurt. It gives the impression of being more premium than regular beverages, but it costs less to produce than yogurt. But the problem lies in merchants' pursuit of profit. They sell yogurt drinks at the cost of yogurt and place both yogurt drinks and milk on the supermarket shelf to test your knowledge. Do you understand, guys? As a northeasterner from China, I've never tasted authentic Wuchangdao Waxiang rice. Netizens say that by checking the execution standards on the back, you can buy real Wuchangdao Waxiang rice. What's the use of looking at this stuff, guy? Execution standards don't have grade distinctions, only regional ones. Some people say that rice with the execution standard GBT 1354 on the back is the most ordinary, or even inferior rice, and it doesn't taste good at all. See this bunch? They're all marked with the same standard. Some are sold for 70 yuan, some for over 40 yuan, and some for just over 20 yuan. I ask you, are the people selling it for over 70 yuan out of their minds? GBT 1354 is just a minimum standard, a nationwide template with no upper limit. See this? Thai original import. The rice inside is from Thailand, and after being processed in our country, it must also comply with this standard and be labeled GBT 1354. Why? Because imported rice doesn't have a national standard and can only follow this universal template. Netizens say that the execution standard for Wuchang rice is GB 19266. If you buy rice according to this standard, you'll get genuine Wuchang rice, which is delicious. Can the liquor from Maotai town taste the same as Guizhou Maotai? Wuchang rice fragrance, Yancheng Lake hairy crabs, and Guizhou Maotai have all surpassed their culinary significance nowadays. So, I believe that GBT 1354 rice isn't necessarily inferior, and Wuchang rice isn't necessarily all delicious. When buying rice, you should choose the one that best matches your price and taste preferences.